What's up? This is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Cincinnati Reds. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Luis Castillo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff, and when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming, here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jankowski's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Nimmo. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. That one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Now batting, Pete Alonso. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Nimmo, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Conforto begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. His prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 8. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The set and the 2-1. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 148 for his career. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
You know, D-Roll, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball three.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
The 3-1 pitch.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now Ramos with a swing and a deep drive to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
So now to the plate, Jacob deGrom. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The 0-1. Off-speed pitch just missed inside.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jankowski on his horse. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first, they've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
Amir Garrett comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 0-1 the count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball inside.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Aquino is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Mets 5. The Reds coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting second. The first baseman, Joey.
The pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The bouncer to the left side. Rosario's got it. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Now in the box, Nicholas Castellanos. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pitch on the way.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Hey. You got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
The 1-2.
0-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Settling in now, Eugenio Suarez entering play. He's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So here's Brandon Nimmo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got that batting average up over 350 now, with 38 home runs and 86 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 0-2 home. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Reined in. 1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
He's set and the pitch. Yoenis Cespedes is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 44.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Aristides Aquino, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Here's the first pitch to him. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Here comes Cespedes, but this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Please.
Good stuff,
Now
Heidi.
pitching
Thanks.
for the Reds.
Jesse Biddle is going to
Number
come on to
2.
pitch here, and in just the
Jesse
third inning, you have to think he'll be
Biddle.
asked to eat some innings. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Ready with the 1-0. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Jankowski's going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Heading after it is Jankowski. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Biddle with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jacob.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mets leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
Welcome back. The Reds are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. They enter the day among the league leaders in both home runs and runs scored, so it's no secret what a threat they present to opposing pitching staffs. As one player told me earlier, we've got a stacked lineup, so as long as we all show up to swing it every day, we're going to cause a lot of problems for the other guys. It's a fun group of guys to hit with. Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the
Leading
Reds,
off the inning, Freddie
the shortstop,
Galvis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Galvis.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's inside.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Jesse Biddle.
In now for the Reds, Jesse Biddle, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1. Count
1 out,
0.
nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Striding into the box, Travis Jankowski. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and a strike to count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 misses for ball 1. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away. They finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Standing in, Joey Votto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. 2 out with a man at first. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Line toward right center. And this is into the gap for Votto. Looks like extra bases. Jankowski rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as the gap shortens to 4 now.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Nick Castellanos now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. For the current campaign, Castellanos is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
The count is 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. Two-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate two-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And it's fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Cespedes retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Mets are out on top, 5-2. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 6.
Next up for New York, Jeff McNeil. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way.
Ball at inside.
The 1-0 home. Popped up. Suarez shading to his right. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's up there.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, Aristides Aquino. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch on the way.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
So coming to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail 5-2. Ready to go in the top of the 5th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Pete Alonso. First pitch on its way. And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And it's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Hot shot on the ground is short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jankowski's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And this will get past Votto down the line. A fair ball. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Now batting.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Now the 1-0. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And this will bang up against the wall. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
He had 2 men on base, and he delivers a clutch one-out double to bring one home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup, that clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball one.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
So 2 on with 2 away, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And the Mets just keep right on rolling, as this is good for extra bases as well. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Michael Lorenzen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So here's Jeff McNeil as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. 3 runs already home here. And that misses. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Brandon Nimmo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Aquino has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mets lead this one